welcome to the channel, and this is a new series that I'm going to be doing. So this is a CAS diversity challenge, and I saw it on Tumblr, and I absolutely loved the idea. So now I'm going to do it. Basically, they have a list, and you randomly generate what nationality, what age, and what gender. I am going to change this a little bit. I'm not going to include gender into all of this because I feel like you can't really portray gender or gender identity in CAS. That's more through gameplay. So you can do whatever you want and you can have them be whoever you want to be if you decide to download these Sims. So I'm just going to be focusing on the nationality and the age. And yeah, so basically I randomly generated a Peruvian young adult. So that's what I'm going to be making today, and I'm super excited. I'm also going to be sharing with you some random facts about the country or the culture, because that's always interesting, and I love learning about things. So in case you didn't know where Peru was, it's actually in West South America. So it's right next to Brazil. And this is a picture of some of the mountains in Peru. Super pretty, super beautiful. I've actually never been out of the country, so this is kind of fun for me too, to experience the cultures and all that. They're pretty famous for their alpacas and their alpaca wool sweaters. It gets pretty cold there, so it only makes sense that they would be famous for that. So moving on to the CAS. His name is Luis Alvarez, and Alvarez is one of the more popular last names in Peru, and Luis is one of the more popular first names in Peru. So yeah, what I was kind of thinking for this guy is I really wanted him to be culturally correct. And so I looked at several reference pictures of Peruvian men, and a lot of them had cultural garb on. And unfortunately, there was no Peruvian custom content out there. So, hey, custom content creators, get on that. But yeah, so I decided to do a more modern take on a Peruvian man, maybe so. But yeah, I had a lot of fun just kind of exploring the culture and just what makes a Peruvian man, their special features that are characteristic of that country or that culture. So yeah. So from what I've seen, I noticed that their noses are a little bit like they're very straight. They don't really have a little curve where the eyebrows are, and they have wide lips and like oval faces, and that's pretty across the board looking at different people who are from Peru. So that's what I was trying to go for with his face and his facial structure. I did have a skin that like a skin blend, but I had to take it out because it wasn't letting me edit his nose and his face shape, really. So I just took that out, and because I wanted to have complete control of what he looked like. So some interesting facts about Peru. The potato actually originated in Peru, and Spanish is the main language. They also speak the Inca language, though. Quechua. I apologize for any mess ups I make on pronunciations. The capital city of Peru is Lima, which is home to more than a quarter of Peru's population, so most people live in Lima. Modern day Peru has been home to a ton of ancient civilizations. The Peruvian Amazon covers 60% of the country, so not a lot going on in most of the country except for the major cities. Let's see, what else do I have here in my notes? So even though Peru would be considered like a more poor country, they are considered the richest in terms of natural resources. So they're one of the world's top producers of gold, silver, copper, iron, and they have oil and natural gas. So yeah, they're doing pretty well in that regard. As far as his clothes go, I really wanted to capture that same feeling of the alpaca wool sweaters. So I really liked these sweaters that have like the geometric patterns on them and the brighter colors. I wanted to give him some sort of hat, but none of them really looked like the ones that they actually wear. So yeah, I just went without a hat. But yeah, so this is the first part of the diversity challenge. I hope you liked it and had fun and learned something new. And I can't wait for the next part. See you next time. Bye.